caindo.
Yo guys, FaZe Crysis here. Today I'm gonna be talking about the time where I fell off of my penny board. Well, before we get to that, I'm going to talk about the gameplay for a little bit. So I basically started like I'd say 50 seconds late, and this one guy, but he was up by like I think 5 or 6 kills, right? Maybe even more. But at the end of the day, you know who got the victory? Yeah, of course. You already know it. Alright, let's get to it. So I'm gonna start by saying that me, my friend Elijah, my friend Josh, we're pretty close, right? And we would usually just go like on our boards to the nearest convenience store, like I'd say a Walmart or a Winco, where we get all our like candy, and then there's a Starbucks nearby. So I live on one side of like I'd say the town, I like to call it, and my friend Elijah lives on like the opposite side. By the opposite, I kind of mean like 20-minute walking distance, right? And my friend Josh, he lives in the middle. So we either just met up at Elijah's house or like at the bottom of his hill, because he lives on a hill, and then like before the hill we just like rode down to like whatever, right? So we were riding down on our penny boards, and like there's this pretty steep hill, and so basically they fucked around with me, right? So there's like a shopping cart, and like first of all, don't fuck around with the shopping cart. So like they took the shopping cart, and then they like threw it onto the street. I mean, like they threw it back at me kind of, but like it was going slow, and then like it turned since it was like at an incline, so like it went onto the street. And I was like, oh shit. And, like there was cars coming, and then like right after the last car like passed by, I just like sprinted onto the street and like got the damn car out of the way, dude. Like that shit could have killed somebody. But like that wasn't like the time I fell. So we kept going, because it's like a 5-minute downhill, right? It's pretty long. And then like there's condominiums right on the right side, so we're on the right side of the sidewalk. So like on the right side there's condominiums, and on the left side there's like, I guess you call it like a little mountain, like hill. And so on the right side, like this truck was pulling out, and I was just like chilling. I was listening to my music, and then I keep going, and I don't think the truck sees me. So like 2 front wheels are like on the sidewalk, so where I'm supposed to go down, right? So like I'm going pretty quick, and so the guy doesn't see me, so like he almost goes all the way, and then like I just fucking hit the back of his, I hit the trunk, and I'm like, oh fuck. And then like I fall down, right? Like I kind of make it a bit dramatic, and then the guy gets out of his car and he's like, oh my god, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, like I'm just a little bit dizzy. And he's like, do you need any help? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. And like since he was in his condominiums, right, and like all condominiums are pretty close by, so he just like went back to his house and got me a pack of ice, and like he just gave me a pack of ice, and I was like, alright, thanks man. He was like, you want me to give you any money, like go buy you some like a band-aid or some shit? I was like, nah dude, I'm straight, thanks. So like me and my fucking friends just ditched me until I had to call them. They're like, I'd say a minute distance away from me, and so like they rode back and helped me. Alright, so after they picked me up and they helped me, we went to Starbucks. Well, actually we went to Winco first, and then we just like we bought candy, right? We like walk in, like some of the cashiers know us by name. They're like, hey, what up Oscar? I'm like, yo, what up Phil or whatever. So we're just walking around the store, and we grab our candy, since the candy's pretty inexpensive there, right? It's like I'd say for like some Sour Patch, like the 1 pound bag, it's like $4.50 or something. Like that's pretty cheap if you think about it. For a pound, like Sour Patch watermelon are my favorite, so I bought one of those, and then we just like rode down like for a bit, and then we went to Starbucks. And on Starbucks, you know, my favorite drink, my caramel frap, so that's what I got. You know, venti, it has to be venti, right? So then like that day I spent like $10, you know, whatever. So then we just like at the end of the day we have a good time, and then we like to mess around, right? There's either like a Walmart like close by in the same shopping center, or we ride for like a few more minutes, right? And then there's a Target. So we just like troll people, we're like messing around, and then Target we get the balls, and then we just start kicking them. We go on one aisle, like one person goes on one aisle, the other person goes on another aisle. We like pass the ball through the aisles, and then one time it was so sketch because like an employee. Like they almost caught us, and we like booked it out of the store. And our penny boards, we just go on our stomachs and just lay on the ground and just ride. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So thanks for watching, guys. FaZe Crysis out. Peace.
Everything changes.
This is the future of conflict.